Good morning from beautiful, sunny southeast Oklahoma. We are Flyover News. It's going to be a beautiful day today. They're saying about 85 degrees, probably about 85% humidity, but that's just kind of the way it goes down here. You kind of get used to it. But we got a lot of things going on. We're doing better. Yes, I'm still walking with a cane. I can take a few steps without it, but I wouldn't want to go a long ways. But I move kind of slow, but we are getting things done. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see what all happens this week. Please like and subscribe if you like our channel, and we'll truck along. Oh, by the way, we've got cows. They're not our cows. Janice and I, you know, with the broke leg, I probably don't need my own cows out here, but we've rented some pasture to the guy who has an adjoining place. And so we've got some cows on. They're a little skittish, and we follow them around a little bit as best we can. But anyway, we appreciate you guys, and we thank you very much for watching. About 7:45 this morning, hunting for pigs. We don't see any this morning. We've been seeing some, but not this morning. These guys tear up your pasture. Wild pigs are terrible on your place. And we've got a bunch. This whole area, this whole part of the state down here, I think, has them. They go from a person's property to someone else's property and back and forth. So this is what pigs do to your pasture. This 5 acres has about 6 or 7 spots like that in it. Trying to keep them run out, but they come through and they just tear the grass up and just pull the dirt up. They did this a long time ago, and it's starting to grass back over, but it takes some time. So we try to find them and hunt them and shoot them when we see them. But you know, pigs are pretty smart and they're pretty fast. They're moving along. They were bedded down right behind the fence. Okay, so we've got the generator running. We're going to grind on this a little bit underneath this mailbox, and we're going to weld onto that. This is the mailbox we're going to put on. We've already got a piece of metal tubing welded to the back of it. I did that in the shop. We're going to see if we can mount the tubing to it. Okay, we've got the generator right there. We've got this metal bar underneath. We scraped the rust off of it. We're going to see if we can't weld that to that. We got the C-clamp holding it in place, and we got the new mailbox in place. Okay, welded together. Welding's not my strength, but it worked. So I welded the tubing, square tubing, to the pipe and to the mailbox. So that should work good. We can lock it, unlock it, and we can put mail that's going out in it. So this mailbox is made by Boss. I got it off Amazon. Seems like I gave $99 for it or so. Pretty good. It's pretty solid, not, you know, heavy duty, but it's not bad. Opens up like this. You can clip your outgoing mail in here. A little flag pulls out like that to let them know you got mail. It's got a real small slot that will take magazines and paper and mail and stuff, but you could never fish anything out of it. It's magnetic here and here, so when it closes, it latches and stays shut. Key opens it up like this, and you can retrieve your mail. It's pretty good. Let's see if it lasts, and hopefully it doesn't leak. The reviews say that it doesn't leak, so we'll find out. This is facing the north, so we'll know before long. Slowly but surely, we're getting things a little more back to normal. I'm walking around on a cane pretty good. I'm getting things done. It's just really slow, you know. And I can take a few steps without the cane, but not very many. When I try to, it hurts. It hurts pretty bad. So still doing physical therapy, but you know, just kind of hobble around and get things done. It just is what it is. We'll have to see if we can get well at some point, but we'll let this fire off and burn the trash. I found a use for the cane besides walking. Well, not trying to be a product endorsement. We've got several of these little cams around here. It's a Blink, runs on 2 AA batteries. That's a Blink, runs on 2 AA batteries. They last a long time. There's a base unit in the house. It's wireless to the house. They go a long ways too. They're really good cameras. You can view them from anywhere you want on your iPad through the internet or on your cell phone through the internet. Really good. I've got to trim some limbs here. This little bush, when the wind blows, the motion detector picks up this blowing and it triggers it. So I've got to see if I can knock these limbs off. But they're great cameras. It's a great system. It's the Blink system. Well, I'm on the back side of the creek. I'm on the south side. We don't have a lot of land back here. It's not a real wide area. The creek's right down at the bottom, and then it goes up to the top of what we call a mountain. I realize it's not, it's a hill, but Southeast Oklahoma mountain goes up. So we've got property that goes up to the top of the mountain too. And so on this back south side, we've got some trails through here, a trail through here. It's between 1/4 and 1/2 mile long. And it's the only trail that we haven't got cleaned out this spring. So it's not too bad. There's not a lot of undergrowth back here for some reason. The rest of our woods have a lot of undergrowth, but this doesn't have much. But we're gonna drag a box blade through there and see if I can clean it all up a little bit and make it a little smoother and just check things out. So when I go through here, I go through with the bucket just scraping the ground and the brush hog completely dragging. And I just pull everything out. There's always a bunch of down limbs and sticks and stones and all sorts of stuff that accumulates over the winter. And so I just, the bucket down just scoops it all up, pushes it all out of the way. And then I'm a little bit further down, I'm down on the east end, I'm a little further from the mountain, but the mountain goes right on up over there. And in fact, I went up there on one of our videos and you could kind of see how high up it goes. But it's a very diverse piece of property back here. It is very quiet back here, just me and the mosquitoes and the crickets, I think, is about all that's back here, and the birds. I came through here, it's been 3 years back, I was doing the same thing and with the bucket down like that, and I hit a beehive that was in the ground under a bunch of leaves. And yeah, I got stung repeatedly, so we're gonna hope we don't reproduce that incident. Well, it's bright and early. I'm driving to physical therapy in Norman, Oklahoma. I go a couple times a week. I'm gonna cut it back to 1 time a week so I don't use up all my insurance paid for physical therapy time. But it's coming around. I'm walking pretty good, but you know, physical therapy is fun stuff. I'm hoping to get where I can walk without the cane soon. I thought I would be by now, and I can a few steps, but not very far, and it's not very pretty when I do. So hopefully I'll get better and just keep on trucking along, but we'll just have to see. Big Bride Orthopedics, if we can get straightened out.